Today, I wanted to ask the question, is it possible for a Street Fighter expert to answer some Street Fighter trivia?
And that's why I'm here today with my Street Fighter expert, Hamoud. How are you today?
Hi guys. My name is Muhammad, but you probably know like 200 Muhammads already. My friends call me Hamoud. I've been playing Street Fighter since I learned how to use the controller, which was like 4 years old. I'm a huge nerd. I have an art book over here for Street Fighter.
Even the art book.
Yeah, I have an art book. I don't know. There's a collection and stuff. I really love martial arts. I think that's why I like Street Fighter. Yeah, that's pretty much mostly about me.
That's great to hear. Well, for today, I got for you 20 Street Fighter questions. Every couple of questions changes the category, but it's all strictly Street Fighter. So starting with the first 5 questions, we'll go through moves of characters in Street Fighter. So starting with the first question, you see, which of these is the real move in Street Fighter? Is it Kamehameha, Rasengan, Hadouken, or Power Wave?
Okay. Power Wave is the closest from the 4 that are relevant, but the answer is Hadouken.
The answer is Hadouken, correct. Do you know where the other ones are from?
Power Wave is from King of Fighters. Kamehameha, I have to. Kamehameha, Dragon Ball, and Rasengan is from Naruto.
Good stuff. Moving on to the second question. 1 hand slap, 100 hand slap, 10 hand slap, and million hand slap.
It's the 100 hand slap that is Honda's move. So just go.
100 hand slap is correct.
Yeah.
Such an iconic move, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I love Honda. He's a charge character though, which means that you have to hold back or down to to basically charge up his move in order to use them. But it's too slow for me. I love Honda. I really love his soundtrack too. But it's just I did not get used to charge character yet.
Not your playing style.
Not my style. I'm good enough to beat all my friends, but not good enough to compete. But I still can't do charge characters.
Alright, moving on to question number 3. Spinning bird kick, spinning falcon kick, spinning ostrich kick, or spinning eagle kick?
As much as I'd like to spin, I like the name spinning ostrich kick, I will have to go with the spinning bird kick. Spinning the bird kick!
I'm so glad you're doing the voices of the characters with it. It is the spinning bird kick. Let's move straight into the 4th move. Is it double lariat, choke slam, jumping cutter, or Russian leg sweep?
Oh, I think okay, I'm sure this is a Zangief move.
It is Zangief. One of these is one of his moves. The other 3 are official wrestling moves.
Interesting. Yo, if anyone here plays grapplers, I hate you. I think it's a double lariat. I could be wrong.
We locking this in?
It's the green hand move. I'm thinking of the green hand move, Zangief, that he does it. But I think it's just yeah, I think I'll go with double lariat.
So because he spins with both arms, it is a double lariat.
That's the one. I see. Okay,
good job. So at least he knew that the choke slam was a classic wrestling move. The jumping cutter is better known as the RKO, and the Russian leg sweep is just a classic move. I thought the Russian word might throw you off there.
Yeah, but I just don't remember. There is also like a very niche Street Fighter 5 move where he does like grab someone's leg when there's a specific kick, but no one uses that move. It's shit. But I don't think that's what it's called. So.
All right, so far we went 4 for 4. Let's see if you can complete this first round of questions. Is it the Tiger Strike, Tiger Fist, Tiger Charge, or Tiger Hurricane?
This is the Sagat move.
It is.
And I'm so mad that I don't. His most popular move is the Tiger Knee, and when he does his projectile thing, he just goes Tiger, and that's it. You know, every time I read those, I think of Sagat's head, in my head, and they're all things that Sagat would say when he does a move.
Thank you. I worked hard on these options.
This may be a super. Going with the Tiger Hurricane, it could. I feel like it's one of his super.
Well, I'd like to tell you that is actually Tiger Charge.
Oh, because like Sagat is a very iconic character, and I feel so bad for not knowing this.
But
All right.
4 out of 5
Fair
on the
enough.
first round. Are you ready for round 2?
Yeah, let's go.
So, this is a bit about the lore of the characters. What does the M stand for in M. Bison? Is it Muhammad, Mason, Master, or Mike?
It's actually after Mike Tyson, so it's Mike Bison, which is funny. And even then, yeah, it's Mike.
Well, I would have accepted 2 answers because in some places it is Master Bison.
True. Okay, this is confusing because Bison is the name of Barlog, who is the boxer
Correct.
in Japanese. Therefore, Mike Bison. But for some reason in English, it resulted in M. Bison. But yeah, the respective characters are called Boxer and Dictator respectively because of the language barriers shenanigans that happened.
Let's move on to the second of this round. So you got guys from the US, from Japan, from Russia, France, Italy. Which of these 4 is from unknown? Rose, Guken, Abel, or Falk?
Rose is Italian, Goken is Japanese, Abel is Brazilian, I think it's Folk.
I love the process of elimination there. It is Falk.
Okay, nice.
Moving on to the third of this round. Which of these military branches does Guile serve in? The Army, the Marines, the Air Force, or the Navy?
If you spend like a second in Guile's stage, you will know it's the Air Force.
It is the Air Force. It is the Air Force.
Yeah, nice.
The man with the iconic theme, which should be playing which should be playing in the background now.
Nice.
Let's move into the 4th question of this round. What does it say in the back of Akuma's gi? Heaven, destruction, eternity, or hell?
It's a huge Akuma fan, and I think he gave me a jacket of that.
I did.
Can't give me more. It's heaven.
It is heaven. It is heaven. Moving into the last question of this round. What is Blanca's real name? Is it Charlie, Nash, Ben, or Jimmy?
Well, I know it's neither Charlie and it's not Nash, and those are the name of the same character. Oh, Ben feels like a trap, and Jimmy is just too common of a name. I think I'll go with Ben.
Is that your final answer? Lock it in?
Yeah, it's a trap, isn't it? But I'll lock it in.
The thing is, you said Jimmy is too common of a name, but you need to remember this is a Japanese game translated, so Jimmy was the correct answer.
that sounds right. Okay.
So that's 4 out of 5 on each round so far. That's pretty good. We're maintaining a good record here. Let's see how we deal with round 3, which is character winning phrases. I have a phrase from a winning phrase at the end of every game. You have to tell me which character said the following line. Pray for divine intervention. Was it Guile, Gukin, Oni, or Dalsum?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't think Guile, that doesn't make sense. Goken, I don't think he would say something like that. Oni, maybe. Dalsum is also a maybe. I think Akuma and Oni are such assholes. They always talk about heaven and destruction and like this seems very aggressive. I think it's Oni.
I'll tell you that your thinking has been correct. It is something said by Oni.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Yeah.
Good start. So we got 4 more. Next one is go home and be a family man. Is this Guile, Ryu, Ken, or Dan?
I feel like this is a trick question because I know this references Guile, but I don't think Guile is the one that says this. So this is a quote said by someone, right?
Yes, it's someone's victory quote.
I think it's Guile.
What I can tell you is it is the correct answer. It is Guile.
Okay. Holy shit! This is okay. I was confused. This was an easy question.
Which in the future made sense with Ken, but does not make sense when you tell Chun-Li.
No, this is there is a popular meme where every time you see a Guile-related thing, you say "Go home and be a family man." Like if you search up his theme, it's probably Exactly. But I don't remember if it's the Guile that one says it or someone says it to Guile. I was confused by the name.
We got 2 for 2 so far. Moving into the third one. My body is
Okay.
unbreakable. Is this Bison, Alex, Zangief, or Sagat?
Oh, my body is unbreakable. Well, it's not Bison. He's too much of an asshole to say it or something like that. He could have said something better. Alex is too serious to say something like that. Zangief probably. I mean, Muscle. Also Sagat. This is a weird line of thinking, but the exclamation mark gives me like shouting vibes. So maybe Zangief, because he's the loudest of the 4.
We locking this in?
I think so.
It is correct. The exclamation mark does give it
Okay.
away. And you can just hear Zangief say it in that accent of his. Moving on to the fourth line. See, the
Alright.
stronger fighter always wins. It's as easy to understand as a flowchart. Is this Ken, Rose, Zangief, or Elena?
Ken is cocky enough to say it, but it also feels too smart. Not Rose, she's too mysterious and weird. Zangief, no way. Elena. I barely know Elena's character to know that she'd use a quote like this, but I also don't think so. Is it Ken? Ken's lines are more cocky and simple and direct.
But maybe.
Yo, Ken is my favorite character, so if I get this wrong,
So what are we saying? What are we locking in?
I think I'll go with Ken.
So you see, there was a classic meme, which was a Ken flowchart, which used to be a meme online, which the developers knew and made it an actual Ken victory quote. It is Ken.
I actually did not know that. It is interesting.
We do have
All
power.
right,
We
all
do
right.
have power with the developers. Moving into
Nice.
the last quote, and let's see if you
Okay.
can get 5 for 5 in this round.
Alright.
You must defeat Sheng Long to stand a chance. Is this Chun-Li, Akuma, Fei Long, or Ryu?
Fei Long, I think, yes. Shang Long, oh yeah, Fei Long. It's Fei Long.
If your final answer is Fei Long,
There's no way it's Takuma and Ryu. Chun-Li is the only one that could say something like that, but I don't think so. No, yeah, it's Fei Long. Unless this is like a very specific character interaction in like fighting game quotes, which I'm then sheesh, but I think it's Fei Long, yeah.
so just to give you a bit of backstory, this is a quote from a mistranslation. Sheng Long was supposed to be Dragon something, but because of a mistranslation it became Sheng Long, which people thought was a character in Street Fighter. They eventually created a
Aw.
character on this who was supposed to be Ryu's master, which was Goken. So this is a Ryu
see.
phrase that you have to defeat his master to stand a chance.
Yo, what? Okay.
We keep the 4 out of 5 going.
Damn, okay, I did not know this. Alright.
The more you
Oh,
know,
you
the
definitely
more
got
you
me
know.
with that one. Yeah.
It is a Ryu quote.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move into the final round. What is Ryu's first appearance in a Street Fighter game? Was it Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter Alpha, or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Well, it's definitely the original Street Fighter.
It is the original Street Fighter. That was an easy one. Let's move
Oh,
on
yeah.
to the second one. What is Vega's first playable appearance? Was it Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Super Street Fighter 2 New Challengers, or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Oh, I see where the trick is in there as well. It's the I don't think it's Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior. I don't think he's one of the first characters in there. I think I'll go with Super Street Fighter 2 The New Challengers.
Your process was kind of going in the right direction, but he was one of the people added in the Champion Edition.
Alright. Fair enough.
This feels like a tough round so far, but let's see if you get the third one.
Yeah.
What is Gill's
Yeah.
first playable appearance? Alpha 3 Max, New Generation, Second Impact, or Third Strike?
I feel like I'm confusing one character with the other because... Is Gill the final... Am I thinking of the right character? Is Gill the final boss of Street Fighter 3? If so, he first came in Street Fighter 5 as a playable appearance. But that's not one of the options, so I feel like I'm thinking. Okay, okay. I think I confused Gill with another character. I know who this is. Still, I don't know who the answer. It's definitely a Street Fighter 3 character, not an alpha. But then there is a new generation, Second Impact, and Third Strike. I only know Third Strike the best because that's what everyone plays.
Okay.
But then possibly he came in before this as a new character. So I'm gonna say it's new generation as one of the first new Street Fighter characters.
It was Second Impact. It was Second Impact. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a tricky round. This is a tricky round, but there's only 2 more to go.
All right.
Your next
I
character
haven't
is
done that one.
Rufus.
All right. Man, I hate how you put like all the Street Fighter 4s in the same. All right. Okay.
You know which generation is
This
just
is-
when? Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the Street Fighter 4 that I played the most.
Okay.
In Ultra Street Fighter 4, they added Oni, Evil Ryu, Yun, and Yan. No, Arcade Edition is when they added Oni, Yan, and the Ultra Street Fighter 4. Okay, it's not Ultra Street Fighter 4. It's not Arcade Edition. It's either Street Fighter 4 or Super Street Fighter 4.
So it's a case of, is it a base character or did they eventually add the character?
Exactly. I feel like Rufus is one of those new characters that got introduced with Street Fighter 4. Yeah. Along with Jury, Abel. I think it's Street Fighter 4.
Locking that in?
Yeah.
You got it right.
Yeah,
Base character
okay.
from Street
Okay.
Fighter 4.
Yep.
Are you ready for the last one?
Yeah, we're good to go.
G's first appearance in Street Fighter 5 was in Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, or Season 5?
Okay. There is a season where all of it was new characters and no old characters, except one. I think that's Season 2 where they introduced Akuma and a whole bunch of people. And like there was one guy that looked like Uncle Sam in a silhouette. I think I saw that in Season 2.
So you're saying
Where it's only
Abraham
one.
Lincoln was a Season 2 character?
Yes. Yes.
The correct answer is Season 3.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
It was close, it was close.
It was close.
And that concludes the 20 questions. Let's just tally up your scores real quick. So tallying up your scores, you got a score of 14 out of 20 in Street Fighter. Congrats, you passed. You're a Street Fighter expert.
I passed. Damn, that was an exam.
How do you feel about 14 out of 20?
I feel like I could have done better, but I just forgot a few things.
The appearances got to you, I think, a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Not as good as like which version of Street Fighter characters came out in 2. I could be better in 4 and 5, but like the older ones, it's a little harder. I think that's why I think I did bad in the final parts of this quiz.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Is there anything you want to plug before we end?
Not really.
Like a martial arts montage page?
It's not very active, but if you want to see a martial art montage page, it's at Lopdtzu. I think you'll put the tag in somewhere.
You know I will.
Yeah, it basically is just martial arts reels. I watch a lot of kung fu movies, and if you want to see why I like them and what parts of the movies I like, you could basically see all my opinions and the cool shit there. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you all so much for watching. If you want any different topics, do let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more of this, make sure you subscribe. And until next time.